Hi everyone, this is Manisha Narang and welcome back to Leverage IELTS, brought to you by Leverage Edu, your trusted study abroad expert. I'll be asking you all some questions. It would be sort of a quiz wherein I'll ask questions around linking words and you all will choose the right linking word for each sentence. Let's first see what linking words are. Let's start with an example. In recent years, few students have studied languages at school. As a result, the number of people taking language courses at degree level has decreased. You see this phrase, as a result? Here denoting that because of the previous statement, this result has happened. Now, if we remove this phrase and see, in recent years, few students have studied languages at school, the number of people taking language courses at degree level has decreased. You can see that here, these are two sentences. There is no link between them. So, it's tough to understand both of these sentences together. Exactly like this, linking words are words or phrases that we use to connect sentences. We can use them while we write or speak. अलग-अलग words use होते हैं दोनों जगह पर, इसलिए आज हम formal and informal दोनों को ही use करना सीखेंगे. Let's start with our first question. I'll give a sentence and will give you 8 seconds to figure out which linking word would fit in that particular sentence. So, our first sentence is blank. I'd like to thank everyone for being here on this rainy day. Blank. I'd like to thank our sponsors for making all this possible. Firstly or secondly, soon or after, now or later, before or after. The right options are firstly or secondly. Firstly or secondly, this is a sequence of events. In this speech, the person would firstly like to thank the attendants and then secondly, the sponsors. Easy, right? Hey, wait. किसने कितने answers सही करे वो कैसे पता चलेगा? Let's do one thing. Keep a check on your points or write your answers in the comment section so that in the end you know how much you need to practice and in what areas. Now, our second sentence. The fundraiser was a tremendous success because there were over 100 people attending. Blank. We made thousands of dollars in donations. Conversely, on top of that, also, subsequently. Answer. On top of that. The second sentence adds to the first. The fundraiser was a success not only because of the attendance but also the money. On top of that is used to illustrate this. Next is, during this drill, you'll need to focus on your target. Blank, I want you to engage the enemy and secure the hostages. But, primarily, also, secondary. Answer. Primarily. This connector describes the order of importance. Since the people attending the drill have to focus on the target, their primary goals are described in the second part. Okay? Next question. He never listens to me. Blank, we have to talk about the new fiscal year. Instead, because, so, nevertheless. Answer. Nevertheless. These sentences are in contrast with each other. While he does not listen to her, she does have to talk to him about the new fiscal year anyway. Nevertheless is used to describe this contrast. Here comes our next question. Blank, you don't shift gears from first to third. Blank, you can't shift from first into reverse. Now or then, likewise or equally, another or like, just as or so too. Answer: just as, so too. Here, two things are being compared and put on the same level. You can't shift gears from 1 to 3 and you can't just reverse from first gear when driving. I did feel something for Jason before we broke up. Blank, he did lie to me often. On the other hand, all the same, but instead. Answer: on the other hand. This is a sentence that denotes contrast. On the other hand is used to show a point that is contrary to the first one. Next is, Mom said your friends can't be in the study since all of Dad's stuff is there. Blank, she doesn't want you near his rifle collection. Ever, moreover, in particular, currently. Answer: in particular. Here, a matter is being particularized. The children are not supposed to touch anything in the study, in particular and specially not the rifle collection. Next one, here you go. I would like to order a pizza. Blank, can I have a Coke with that please? Similarly, also, next, but. Answer: also. This is an example of similarity and addition. In this instance, the person is adding something to their order. They also want a Coke with their pizza. If we expand operations in these highlighted sectors, we'll double our earnings. Blank, the company will be able to expand to other cities. Thus, as a result, afterwards, then. Answer: as a result. The result is important in these sentences. If the first sentence is fulfilled, as a result, the company will be able to expand further. His mom told him so many times not to play on ice. Blank, he didn't listen until he slipped. And instead, yet, in contrast. Answer: yet. This is a matter of contrast. The first sentence is in contrast with the second. Yet, the boy didn't listen and he slipped. People say English is so easy to learn. Blank, most of them are not aware of all the grammatical complexities. On the other hand, nevertheless, but, and. Answer: on the other hand. This sentence is a case of contrast. On the other hand, add some opposite information that contrasts some aspects of the first statement. There's a parking garage blank of the theatre. Inside, on the other side, outside, beyond. Answer: on the other side. Place is being described in the second sentence. A parking garage can't be inside outside or beyond the theatre? So it's on the other side or across from it. Here we have come to our last question. The doctor will be with you shortly. Blank, help yourself to some of our magazines, and there's an activity corner for the children. At last, later, finally, meanwhile. Answer: meanwhile. These sentences are related to the matter of time. Since the family is waiting, in the meantime, they can spend their time reading or children can play games. अगर आपने नोटिस किया हो तो जब आप ऐसे प्रैक्टिस कर रहे होते हैं and you realize कि आप आंसर्स भी दे पा रहे हैं, if not सबके, but at least you know some things. So my main point is that these things boost your confidence, and that is exactly why I do stress on practice, because it can seriously improve your performance. I'm gonna come back with some more amazing quizzes. Till then, stay tuned for more content.